Hi Flosstube, my name is Kristen and this is my channel CowStitcher. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm filming at night because my family is gone now from being here for a while for Christmas, and I have the house to myself. The kids are up in their rooms, some of them are sleeping, some of them are still awake, but I figured I'd try to get a video in before the new year. So I'm really excited to show you a bunch of things that I have, and I pulled all my cross-stitch ornaments off of my tree to show you guys as well. So I hope everyone's doing well and want to say Happy New Year really quick. So let's get into some stitching. So I'm going to show a couple previous finishes. This is Oh Christmas Tree by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread, and I still need to add, I have a stick on my table, but I need to put them in for his arms. So the last time I showed you this, I don't think I had anything in the pocket, so I added some greenery, and I got these fake candy canes from Amazon. But isn't that adorable? I love it. So, and that's the back. So that was a previous finish. I just added some stuff in there. And then this is, what is this called? Oh, Santa Stops Here from Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. There's a no glare. I stitched this on 32 count winter brew from R&R, and I used all the called for colors. So I stitched that, I finished this last year. So I love that. And then, okay. So I'm gonna show you, this is one of my bowls with my pillows in it. So show you that, and then I'll pull them all out and show you them closer. So this is Comfort and Joy from Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread, and I stitched this on 36 count. Oh no, sorry, it's called Joy and Good Cheer. I don't know what I just said, Comfort and Joy now. It's called Joy and Good Cheer, and it's 36 count winter brew. And then I use all the called for floss. So I did this one last year, really cute. And then this, oh goodness, I can't remember what this one's called. I forgot to write it down. This was in the Chantel's box last year, her ornament box. I can't remember what it's called. It's on my Instagram. I know it's a 36 count fabric that I used from Fiber on a Whim, I believe. And I definitely used all the called for floss. And then this is called Frosty Bulb from Teresa Kogut, and this was also in Chantel's ornament box last year. And I don't remember what I stitched it on, but I used all the called for colors. Really cute. And this one is My Heart's Welcome from Plum Street Samplers. And this is stitched on 36 count Oatmeal by Seraphim, and all the called for floss. And then last year I stitched Little Nick from Not Forgotten Farm, and I added some seed beads for on the garland right there. And this year I stitched Cookie Claws to match. So I have them both in the bowl together. Aren't they so cute? And then this is the back. So these were stitched on 36 count parchment by Fiber on a Whim, and I changed all the colors, and you can find those on my Instagram underneath of the picture of these together. Okay. And I think I will show you my ornaments now. I'm not gonna remember what they're all called and what they're all stitched on, but if you want to, you can find that information on my Instagram probably. All the stitching with the housewives are stitched on the black. It's gonna be 28 count black Jobelan. So if any of them are black, that's what it's stitched on. And I have a lot of their ornaments, so I'll just start showing you those. There's that one. I have a lot of their circle ornaments. It's crazy. I didn't realize how many of these I had done until I took them all down. But these ones are so quick and fun. There's that one. Super cute. And this one. This one's really cute. I'll just show the stitching with the housewives first. And some of these are on blue, and I think the blue I got from Hobby Lobby, and it's probably 28 count. Don't know what it's called. Okay, I don't really have these in order, so there's a couple. Here we go. Here's another blue one. Here's a black one. This one's really cute. And let's see. I probably have more. Yeah, I have a lot more. This is definitely something that I dyed. I don't remember. It's 28 count. Don't remember the color though right now. I love these. Oh, I love this too. Gingerbread men. This was a freebie that they gave. It might have been for Priscilla's birthday one year or something. That's really cute though. And this one, I love these. These are so cute. Oh, this is the hands-on design collaboration with Priscilla. One of the Christmas charts, I took this out of it and just did this little, it was a bigger chart and I took this little piece out of it. Did that section. Really cute. And this truck is just a truck from Michael's. It was just like on the top of a pick. And this was Priscilla and Chelsea's first freebie. I don't remember what it's called. Chicken Joy or something like that. My bow's a little lopsided. There we go. And this I think I did on 28 count Slate by Fabrics by Stephanie. Cute. This one's cute. This was, I think, a freebie as well from Stitching with the Housewives. And I think I changed the letters in the middle to Xmas, and they had like SWTH for Stitching with the Housewives in there or something, I forget. But I put it on a sled from, I think it's from Walmart. Oops. Here's another one. I love these ones. And this one. Okay. This one, Believe. And here comes Santa Claus. And that might be it for the housewives. That's a lot. We'll see, I have a big pile here. And then I have, this one is from Heart and Hand. And I put it in one of those tart tin ornaments from Fat Quarter Shop. And I was having a hard time, the hot glue wasn't like staying in there. So I cut a piece of felt out and I hot glued it on the inside, and then I hot glued the circle ornament part, the stitching part, to that felt. So it made it stay in better. So I love this. And then, let's see, this is another Heart and Hand. I think this is 28 count tea coffee dyed Monaco that I stitched that on. This is, okay, this is another Heart and Hand. Try to stay within designer here. That's a quick one. This is another Heart and Hand as well. And this is Heart and Hand. That's a cute one. Oh, this was also another collaboration with Priscilla and Hands On Design. It was like a little piece of one of their charts as well. So cute. And then, let's see. This is a Prairie Schooler. One of the mini Santas. And I just did it on one of those little paddles from Hobby Lobby, the mini one. And this is stitched on 32 count Murky by Picture This Plus. And this is Little House Needleworks, and this was in the 2020, I think it was 2024 Christmas issue. I'm not sure. I believe I did this last year, so I think it was for the 2024 Christmas Just Cross Stitch magazine. And I think I stitched it on 28 count or 32 count light taupe. And then I finished it just like Vana did for them. She did a tag ornament finish. So, something on there. So that's the back. And it was really, really fun to finish. I love this. And then this is by, I think this is also Little House Needleworks. I stitched this a really long time ago. This is probably a 28 count. I cannot remember. So, this is the back, just some green. And then, okay, my mom stitched this for me. This is, I believe, one of the Hometown Holiday series from Little House Needleworks. And it has my last name on it. I don't know what she stitched it on. This is a while ago. And then this is Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting. It's Santa riding the cow. And I finished this on a mailbox ornament I got from Walmart. And that's definitely stitched on 28 count tea coffee dyed Monaco. And then this is a freebie, and I can't remember who it's by, but I know I've shared this before. Really cute. A lot of people just change the color that they use for the blue part there to whatever they like. And this is a Prairie Schooler. I can't remember the name of it. It's the Barn Animals series or whatever. And that's the cow. So, really cute. This is the back. Love that. Giant cow. And then this is called I believe it's called Nine Pines. It's a freebie from Little House Needleworks. And I'm pretty sure I stitched that on 28 count tea coffee dyed Monaco. And I probably used the called for colors, and I just put it on this ornament from, I think it's from Hobby Lobby. So I covered up whatever was behind there with the stitching. So, and then this is something that my mom stitched for me. I think it's by Brooks Books, I believe. So this is an older chart. Has lots of beads on it. Really cute. And then my mom also stitched this for me. This is a Mill Hill little gingerbread lady. Cute. And these three are Hands-On Design Oh Christmas 3, I think it's called. So there's Joy, Noel, and Peace. Those are what the backs look like. Really cute. And I have some ornaments from my patriotic Christmas tree, which are all stitching with the housewives. I love their patriotic Christmas charts. So there's this one. This one. And this one. And this year, my mom gave me this for Christmas for my patriotic tree. Little Uncle Sam that she made. Isn't that so cute? That's the back. Really cute. So that I put that right on my tree. I love it. And then I finished Stitching with the Housewives came out with some new patriotic charts, patriotic Christmas charts this year, and I finished this quickly. It's called Santa Bells, and I stitched it on 28 count light taupe Lugana with the called for colors, and then I fully finished it and put it right on my tree. I love it. I had won a giveaway from them a while ago and I never claimed it was just money to their Etsy shop. So I got all of the new patriotic charts. So I can't wait to stitch all of those for my tree. And then I got a lot here. So let me show you I finished stitching. This is Letters to Santa by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread, and I stitched this on 36 count Ligonier Latte from R&R with mostly the called for colors, and this is my finish. So I had seen Carol from Saltbox Stitcher she had received this as a gift, and it was finished with the little pocket, and I loved it so much. So I stitched this with my friend Dee, and then I went over her house and we both fully finished them together, which was really fun. So here it is up close. It's so cute. And then over here, we did the pocket and I put some greenery in there and some berries on picks, and then I put some of the thread on a spool and some jingle bells and put that on there with a pin, and it's so cute. And then we added some lace trim right there. It just turned out so nice. I love it so much. So really, really love this finish. Yeah. And then I stitched, this is called, from the Jingle Ball, it's called Hey Santa by Hands-On Design. And I stitched this on 32 count charcoal from Zweigart with all the called for colors. And I made the cording myself with the quarter, I forget what it's called. You know, the quarter thing. And then this is the back. So I really love this. As soon as I saw this, I was like, I need to stitch that right now. So, of course, I have a million other things from the Jingle Ball that I need to do, but that's okay. And, okay, so I loved Lori Holt's green sampler bowl. I'm sure you've all seen it. So she showed it last Christmas or something. So last year I started one of these, and then this year I did 2 more. So here's my little bowl. This bowl is from Hobby Lobby. I have it in all different sizes. So this is the small one, and this is the bigger one. See the difference? So I love these bowls. I have 2 of the small ones, 1 of the big one. But anyway, so here's my green sampler bowl. And I put some little felt balls in here, wool felt balls that I got from Amazon. And I will talk about the charts right now. Let me get a little closer. So this is the one I stitched last year. This is called Companion Christmas Quaker by Carriage House Samplings. And I stitched this on 36 count Milk and Honey by Fiber on a Whim. And I used NPI Silk number 255. So I copied Lori Holt on the color of the NPI Silk. But how cute is that? And I added a little pin with some vintage buttons that I got at a yard sale. And I love it. And that is the back. And then this one is And Rudolph by Lottie Da. And this is stitched on 36 count Winter Brew. And I forgot to write down the color of the floss. It's Gloriana. It might be called Forest. I totally forgot to write that down, but it's on my Instagram if you guys want to look that up. And it's just so pretty. It's kind of like, it goes from like brownish to green. And I put some more vintage buttons on there. And the back is the same. So, and then the last one is Noel Tuffet by, where is it? I wrote everything down and now I can't find it. Shakespeare's Peddler, Noel Tuffet, and it's on 36 count Desert Taipan by Fox and Rabbit. And yeah, this color is Thistle Green by Gloriana. So I think the other one is called Forest. So this one's the Thistle Green color. How pretty is that? And some more buttons on there. And that's the back. So I was really happy to have all those done. I had been dying to have them done. I really wanted them displayed this year. So again, there's my little green sampler bowl. Thanks to Lori Holt for the inspiration. So, okay. And, oh yeah, these are the charts. I brought some of the charts. The other one I couldn't find. So this was the Noel Tuffet. And this is the Anne Rudolph by Lottie Da. And then this was the Letters to Santa by Brenda Gervais, the other one. Okay, and I also finished, this was my big finish. I finished Comfort and Joy by Plum Street Samplers. I still need to order a frame. I'm going to order one, I think from Art to Frame, and just do it myself. And this is stitched on 36 count Baked Clay by Fox and Rabbit with the called for colors. I have not ironed it yet, so excuse the wrinkles. But here's my finish. I love it so much. It was a lot of work. These snowflakes took me forever. They're like a lot of back stitching. And then the words at the bottom are over 1, which is crazy. Took me a while to do that too. So here it is, all done. A lot of work, but it's gorgeous. I had gotten this from Country Sampler, I think it was last year for Christmas. So I was glad to get it done before the chart was released to everybody else. Okay, and then I have some whips. I started, this is not a very big start, but I started Snow Magical by Brenda Gervais, and I am using the called for colors, and it's on 40 count Winter Brew by R&R. It's a really small start. I didn't get a lot of stitching while my family was here, so didn't have a lot of time. And then I started by the Scarlet House. It's called Fa La 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 La. It's so cute. I love it. And I'm stitching mine on 40 count suede by Needle Bling Designs. And it is so cute and tiny. I'm using all the called for colors. How pretty is that? So I'll probably put this away till next year. So I'm like not even halfway, almost halfway. So, and then a couple of my friends and I started St. Nicholas. Well, a couple of my friends and I decided to start this together. And then a few of my other friends wanted to do a Prairie Schooler start for Christmas like we did last year. So I started this one in the middle here. The blue guy, he's so cute. And I am hoping to finish this tonight or tomorrow, we'll see. And this is stitched on 36 count baked clay by Fox and Rabbit with the called for GMC. So I don't really have that much more to go. He's so cute. I love him on this fabric too. So yeah, definitely gonna finish that before I do anything else. And then I wanted to show you my friend Dee, who I finished that pillow with. She made me this really nice project bag for Christmas with this Teresa Kogut fabric. She has some amazing project bags, love them. So that was really nice of her. And so I have to show you my November fabric of the month from Grace Notes. This one is called Hot Chocolate. It's really pretty. Look at all that. So nice. Such a nice neutral. I love it. So this is 40 count Hot Chocolate by Grace Notes. Gorgeous. And then I got the December fabric. This one's so pretty. This is called Arsenic and Old Lace. It is so nice. It's like a gray. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Love that. This is also 40 count. This is great. Okay. And then so my mom got me the Chantel 141 collaboration with Teresa Kogut. It's called We Are Blessed. So the chart is by Teresa Kogut, and then the whole kit for the drum comes from Chantel. So you have to stitch it, and then you have to paint it, and then put everything together. So I thought that was really cute. And the linen that it came with is called Mica by Cedar River. It's really pretty linen. So it's I got 36 count. And then it came with all of the floss and like some more finishing things. I think this is to make the cording around the edge. There's a really pretty blue cording around the edge here. And then it came with the jute and then all the pieces for the drum. So this is gonna take me a while to, so this is like the finishing kit. It came with those are the drumsticks and like the little bell, there's like a little bell on it somewhere. And then the drum pieces that you have to paint, and then those go in here. So that's gonna be definitely a big project right there. So I was really excited to get that for Christmas. I'm probably gonna wind up starting that next, we'll see. Because I'd like to have that done for my patriotic stuff. And I think that might be everything that I have for you today. Pretty sure. Let me just double check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything that I have. I am hoping to come back and do a finish parade of everything that I stitched in 2025. So hopefully I can go through all my bins and pull everything out. That's the thing, is that's gonna take a really long time. Oh, I forgot, I wanted to show you this. I want to show one more previous finish. This is Prairie Schooler Christmas alphabet. I took all the letters and I did Merry Christmas. So there's Merry and then Christmas. So yeah, this was a big finish. I did this a couple years ago. And these are on 28 count Tea Coffee Dyed Monaco. I remember this took forever to finish. So I love this. I hang this up next on one of my walls every year. So yeah, totally forgot I had that sitting there. If you guys want to see a video of my house, I have a home tour that I put up last year, and really not much has changed. I pretty much put everything in the same spot that I have every year because it's just easier that way and it fits well. So I like to keep it kind of the same, and then I just add in things as I stitch more and more every year. But so there's a Christmas home tour on my channel, and yeah, so I hope to be back with a video with all my finishes from 2025, and I hope everyone has a great new year, and if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye.